Testing the mic, testing the mic. Ready? That's right. You're still eating pizza? Good. Is it good? I'm right. I know, but we don't have ham and cheese because we're poor. We're poor. When you don't have ham and cheese, you're pretty much poor, Neo. Okay. Just kidding, Neo. We just ran out of ham. All right. It's my first video on my personal YouTube channel. My name is Carlos Fonseca, and this weekend, right, Neo? This weekend we're gonna have a little get together with my friend buddy Cesar Herrera back in high school. We were friends back in high school, teammates and all that good stuff. And I told him I was gonna make a pork shoulder, and also along with that pork shoulder, I thought I'm gonna try my hand at a pork belly. So I got a little piece of pork belly, see how that does, and I'm gonna probably, if it's good enough, I want to take it over to Caesar's and to give so you could give me some critique over it. I'm sure it'll be good. I've seen plenty of videos on it, and I think I'm gonna make it my own this time. And the pork shoulder, I'm gonna try a pork shoulder recipe from I think it was Barbecue Church or Church Barbecue or something. This guy that he says that he made a recipe that he used Cholula, some steak, like a steak seasoning, and I don't know what else he put on there. I think it was some pepper, but I'm gonna make my own. But I am gonna use the Cholula though, so I'm looking forward to that little cook. I never made a pork belly. This will be my first time, and pork shoulder. I've always made pork shoulder for here at the house, or when I was catering a while back, and when we were selling barbecue here in town. I mean, pork shoulder, and it will sell out. So it was pretty good. So I want to take some over to poker night with Caesar over there in San Antonio. So I'm looking forward to that. So we're gonna wait for the boss to get here. He's bringing the Cholula. I think I didn't have Cholula here, and I'm gonna get some. I forgot to get the charcoal for tomorrow morning. I'm gonna get everything ready, have that pork shoulder sweat, and get that seasoning in there as much as I can, and probably do the same with the pork belly. Probably get it sweating for today overnight. I'll probably get started around 5. Start the fire at 5, and then uh, pull 'em- put them in at around 6 and run them all day for tomorrow night. So I look forward to it. I'm just gonna do the prep, the cook, and then maybe it'll be a second video on the how it was over at Caesar's house. All right, let's wait for the boss. All right, the boss kicked in and she got over the Cholula for this cook. Did you just hate when your cutting board's like uneven and stuff, and or it does this bit? I hate it. So I found a way to keep it from rocking and turning, pivoting. Put a little toe on the bottom, and oh yeah, ready to go. Just a little inside trick of the trade. We're gonna cut this open, then rinse it, and then we're gonna bring it back to the cutting board. Nice. Here we go. Sometimes I like taking some of this cap off, but I think whatever butchered this, got it together, pretty much did all that. So maybe just a little piece here that I don't like. Take that off. That way most of the season will get in there. Right, Nia? That's right. Pretty much this is probably the only thing I'm gonna take off right here. This connective tissue that's right here. Pretty much everything else is meat. And pretty much when you put it in the fire, all of this is gonna render off and it'll burn off. Man, so it is a lot. Interesting. Read this tomorrow afternoon. That's gonna look good. Yeah, it is gonna be good. But it's always good. All right. Since I took that connective tissue off, pretty much open this up, this big old cavity, but it's good. You'll get seasoning all over the place. But first, we're gonna do the mixture. I'm gonna put this off to the side a little bit, and I'm gonna take this glove off, and then we're gonna use the, like I mentioned before. Actually, I haven't mentioned it, but I'm gonna use the good old Uncle Chris gourmet steak seasoning and some ground pepper. I usually crack my own pepper, but ran out of pepper, so I went and got some of this ground pepper already. And I'm gonna add just for me. I like adding always a little bit of garlic. So I put this together in a little shaker and go from there. I'm gonna start off with the pepper, and probably go up to the line right there. I like a lot of pepper on my meat. Nice, good little amount. It is up to this line though. And then I'm gonna use some of the garlic. Probably not too much. I don't know, maybe like 2 teaspoons worth. That's maybe like one and two. Not that much. You can see it. Let me see. Where's the camera? Right there. And then I'll get some of the Uncle Chris gourmet steak seasoning. Probably go up to my finger, and I should call that good. Just some more or less. Some more or less. Just make it your own. You like pepper, you like more pepper, add more pepper. If you like garlic, add more garlic. It's up to you. Just make it your own. And I'm gonna cover this up. We'll cover the shaker up, and we'll just mix it. Mix it real good. Make sure it's nice and mixed. Right there. Oh yeah. So right here, I made this much. If you get one of these big, large bottles, it's probably up to the whole pepper, about that much. It should be more enough for this. See how it smells. Oh yeah. All right. Let me get my glove back on, and then we'll get that Cholula going. Good Cholula. Everybody likes Cholula. That recipe with that it's called Barbecue Bible, I believe it is. It's called. If you want to look for them on YouTube, they have this recipe, but they'll just modify it. They have their own little name brand uh, barbecue or meat Bible, so something. And so I'll put the name up later. And they use the Cholula to to lather it and make it like if you use mustard, like so the seasoning can stick on there real nice. Let me shake this guy one more time before I start using it. All right. All right. I'm gonna shake this guy down. I know I went back home for the weekend for a little archery tournament, and I went and paid my good friend Tony Alviso a visit, and he was telling me about that. His son really likes to barbecue. Next time I'll give him a call. Actually, he suggested me calling him. That way, you can get together and son can barbecue for us. Get together for an old time little barbecue. Like, I know my buddy Tony. If he wakes up early, when he drives by, he's gonna smell it. I don't know if he works tomorrow. He's a good guy. Met him in the barbecue, and I didn't realize he was a barbecue tournament, and I didn't realize he was my neighbor until we talked about what's up. Said tag to each other, and we talk on and off here. All right, I'm gonna put this in a tray. All right, I'm gonna put this in the tray. We're gonna put it in the refrigerator and turn on the pit. I'm gonna take this out, let it warm up a little bit, Or maybe at midnight I'll go and pull it out and just cover it. But it's always good to refrigerate your meat if you're slow cook it like early in the morning. And usually I just wake up and go pull that meat out, go start the fire. But this time I'm gonna let this one sit out a little bit longer, covered, and get a little, and get that some of that cold out of there. Get it nice and warm, maybe room temperature. I'm gonna put this away. I'm gonna dry this off right quick, and get rid of this. And I hit the camera. Let me fix the camera right there. All right, now the pork belly. This is the pork belly. I got a small piece. First time cooking pork belly, so I'm looking forward to something really, really good coming off the pit as far as cooking this little piece. Um, I'm just gonna lather it with mustard, good old HEB mustard. I'm not gonna go with the French's. I'm gonna go with the HEB brand. I think it's HEB brand. What's the brand that HEB sells? So I'm gonna lather it with this and then cover it with a good chupacabra. I would like chupacabra ever since they made it. Um, the one that made I've talked to the man that made this and sells this. Really nice guy. Um, made a good product, and I'm proud to use it. It's good stuff. This just a little note: if you're making popcorn, man, sprinkle some of this at the middle, and like empty half in your bowl. Sprinkle a little bit, and then throw the rest of the popcorn on top. Then sprinkle it again. Man, it tastes really good with this chupacabra. So just a little insider. Someone's gonna get rich off of what I just said. So yeah, chupacabra on the pork belly. If you don't know what pork belly is, pork belly is pretty much bacon right there. It goes away. I know I'm gonna share this with other friends in the valley. I know Robbie G is he competes in cook-offs back home. I hear, and I was invited, just couldn't make it. But he's gonna get to know what I do out here in Castroville, Texas. Robbie G, here it is. Here's to you, buddy. You're gonna get to know what I. You're not gonna be able to taste it, but you're gonna get to see what I do, and but I'll let you know how it tastes. All right, shake this baby out a little bit, and then put some of this mustard on there. It's so good. It'll stick all that seasoning I want to put on the chupacabra. It'll get on the real nice, real nice. I know a friend of mine, Ellis Weaver. Um, he's from SoCal, California. He liked my barbecue, and he would like to taste this stuff right here. All right, let's get some of that chupacabra. Give it some color, some real nice color. Let's go right there. So from here again, I'm gonna put it in a tray, maybe in if I have a container that I'm gonna put this in, put it in the refrigerator, and then uh, again take it out maybe at midnight, getting it maybe around close to room temperature, and then turn on that fire at 5 and get going on this one. This should be about 5 hours. Pretty much all the videos say they run it 5 hours, and then you feel it from the bottom and all that good stuff, and how it feels. If it's breaking, you went a little bit too far. I think one of the videos mentioned that, but I'm gonna keep an eye on it around the fourth hour, fourth and a half hour, and then I'm gonna pull it, let it rest, and then here at home, I'm gonna give it a little taste test with the boss. Maybe I might cut it in half and may have two pieces. That way, I'll just have those pieces just to cut. I don't know. You know what? Let's just cut it right now, and then we'll season the middle. I think I will stack it. Maybe not. I don't know. I won't stack it. I want it to sweat on its own, each piece. That way, tomorrow, when it's nice and ready, I'll just slice it this way. Put in a corn tortilla, maybe a little bit of hot sauce, maybe a bit of onion. I don't know. We'll see. Well, we're gonna chase one end and the other end. It's pretty much the ends look real good on the TV, but we'll see. We'll see about that. All right. Then put this away, and then we'll come back again tomorrow morning with the fire, and we'll set these on the fire. All right.